Hello, YouTube family. This thing almost caught me here. It's Friday. Girls and Scoop. It's not cute, not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Are you ready to know? Let's start with a hug. Let's start. There are a lot of things going on, but we want to send prayers out to today's show weatherman, Al Roker. Al Roker hasn't been on in 2 weeks, and everyone's like, where's Al at? Al Roker had to be hospitalized for blood clots in his legs and his lungs. They say he's doing much better. He's 68. He sends out thank yous for the well wishes and prayers. He's very appreciative. It was just 2 years ago that Al Roker battled prostate cancer, and he's had health challenges for a few years. He is beloved and a wonderful man. I'm sure with this blood clots in the legs and the lungs, they're going to prohibit him from flying as much. You know, he flies all over the country doing things, but I'm sure this is going to limit some of the flying he's going to be able to do. Let's talk about high ticket prices, and Ticketmaster, Live Nation, they're under fire. The big wigs are angry. I'm talking Bruce Springsteen. I'm talking Taylor Swift. How their fans have been treated and the unfair practices when you go to buy a ticket. First off, too expensive. Secondly, there's a ridiculous surcharge that's added on to the concert tickets. And sometimes you can go to these websites, they can't handle the demand. They can't handle the demand of millions of people going online. You got some big tours coming up in 2023. Rihanna, Beyonce. I mean, there are huge tours. The Taylor Swift one, she is speaking out. She is very angry. She doesn't like how her fans are being treated. She's like, what is wrong with y'all that y'all can't get this fixed? Bruce Springsteen, because ultimately, people wind up getting mad at the artists and not the people who are behind where the ticket sales are coming from. They're being investigated, and they should be investigated. And maybe it's about time that a Ticketmaster.com doesn't have the whole monopoly on concert ticket buying. Going to a concert is a pleasure, it's fun, but when you make it out of reach for the regular person to be able to afford, you hurt the fan base, and people will just not go to concerts. They'll say, we will spend our money elsewhere, but Ticketmaster is being investigated. Tiffany Cross was a weekend anchor at MSNBC. She was like one of the only female African Americans on, like during that whole weekend cycle. She worked for them for 2 years, and she was recently fired. She was known for calling out those for racism. She did not keep her mouth shut. She spoke out against a lot, and they're saying that it ruffled a lot of feathers. Well, she's planning on suing MSNBC. She has hired the same lawyer that Gabrielle Union had for America's Got Talent. Remember when they messed with her and Gabrielle sued? She got a lot of money. Tiffany Cross is planning on suing MSNBC. MSNBC, they are fighting back. And they said they fired her because she was overspending and that she mistook being a network journalist to being a celebrity. How much did she overspend? Over $100,000 going to the Super Bowl, going to the Oscars, spending up money, charging them. But this is going to be interesting what happens. But look for both of them to sue each other. Larsa Pippen is the ex-wife of basketball great Scottie Pippen. They have children. She's 48. She was, a little noticeably younger than Scottie Pippen. She is now dating Michael Jordan's son, who's 31 years old. She's 48. Not that that's a big age difference, because it really isn't. Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan used to play ball together on the Chicago Bulls years ago, but they no longer speak ever since Michael Jackson put out his documentary, The Last Dance. Larsa Pippen, she's also on the Real Housewives of Miami. She be out here hoeing. She be like doing too much. And Jordan's son, 31, he got caught cheating. She puts out a statement, we're not exclusive and it's okay. Larsa, you looking crazy. They say she used to be best friends with Kim Kardashian. They don't, she's getting too much surgery. That's what I want to get to. She's getting too much surgery. Stop. Stop with the surgery because you're looking crazy. And let's face it, Michael Jordan's son is out here he having fun. I don't think he's trying to be serious about no one out here. There could be problems on the set of Power. Is it book 2, Ghost? This is the one with Mary J. Blige on it. We don't know yet when Starz is going to release the second season. It's been filmed. She gets paid $400,000 a show. She wants a huge raise. She wants a new contract. But the thing is, Mary, will they even bring back the show? You know, they're saying with 50 Cent not really being there in the mix because they kind of like booted him, I don't see this show ending or lasting. I see it ending. Maybe after season 3. But Mary J. Blige is coming to the table. She wants a new contract. She wants more money. What is the future in that whole Power book thing? You know, will it end with Mary J. Blige? Beyonce, there is a renaissance. Act 2, Act 3. It's coming. She's nominated for 9 Grammy Awards for Renaissance Act 1. What I'm hearing is that one of the albums is going to be acoustic. So once again, she is not staying within the box that people want to put her in. I'm hearing that Renaissance Act 3 is just collaborations with her husband, Jay-Z. They're both coming for 2023. Candy Burris's show on Bravo, Candy and the Gang, it's been canceled. They said low ratings, expenses, so they're not going to be continuing with that one. Omari Hardwick, his football fantasy movie is coming to Paramount Plus. Kelly Rowland to Marsai Martin, who stars and produced it. It's about a young girl who controls her father's football game. And Omari Hardwick plays a football player. It's a comedy. Rome Flynn is also in it. It starts streaming on the 25th. This weekend, here's some TV highlights. Jordan Peele's Nope. It is now streaming on Peacock. Daniel Kaluuya, my girl Keke Palmer. Elton John, live from Dodger Stadium on Disney Plus. His final tour. He's going to stop touring, but they say this is incredible. But it's Sunday night at 11 o'clock on Disney Plus. I know this because I planned to tape it. I wanted to go to the show. Didn't make it, not to this LA show, but when he came here. One of his one of the best concert experiences I ever had. It was great. So Elton John, Sunday night, Disney Plus. Huge weekend for Lionel Richie. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame airs Saturday night, HBO. There's Lionel Richie, Duran Duran, Pat Benatar, The Eurythmics, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Dolly Parton, Harry Belafonte, Sylvia Robinson. It's a huge night in music. Carly Simon, they're all being inducted and honored. It airs tomorrow night on HBO. And I'm going to say this, and some people are going to feel old, because when I saw it, I was like, happy anniversary to Michael Jackson's Thriller. 40 years ago. This groundbreaking album with the videos, it forced an MTV to play his videos. And to this day, Thriller remains that video that is like right up here. And so many people are trying to catch it. But the album is going to be reissued on the vinyl. And they're planning all this fabulous stuff at Michael Jackson's Thriller album, 40 years old. Now, when I said it, did it make you say, 40? Yeah. I remember this. I was a teenager. I remember when it was such a big deal when MTV debuted the Thriller album, and my dad used to walk around, I'm a lover, not a fighter. There was all Michael Jackson jokes, but when we watched the video, it was amazing. But Michael Jackson's Thriller album is 40 years old. Yesterday, Toya was here, and we just touched on a lot of stuff. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. There is a weekend edition. Yes, it's fancy and it's got pictures and all of that stuff. So do go check that out as well. The weekend edition. It's scoop, it's curls, it's laughs, it's packs of hair, just all those things, the giggles, everything, just like all wrapped up in one. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thanks so much. I'll be reaching out and responding, to comments and stuff. Things are slowing down a little bit for me because this week was unbelievable, but things are slowing down. I can't wait to get home and get in my recliner and find more scoop. So leave a comment because Auntie, I do read the comments and I appreciate. It's not cute not knowing. It's not. You should know. You should know what's going on. And Auntie is here to tell you all about it. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.